After far too long away, we're back in Taiping. In this video, we uncover some real surprises. A hidden gem restaurant and a lively night food court packed with local favourites, to the historic Antong Coffee Mill, where Celia's uncle once worked. This might be our most personal Taiping visit yet. Plus, we'll show you the hotel we've been calling home while exploring one of Malaysia's most beloved towns. This place is pretty amazing, and despite all the times I've been to Taiping, I've never experienced it quite like this. This is Pasar Malam, and during the day it's just an ordinary looking hawker centre. A few stores are open. People drift in for a coffee or fresh juice, and life moves at that relaxed Taiping pace. Years ago, this is where you'd usually find Celia's father spending his afternoons after he retired. I sat here with him once, back when I could speak a little Chinese, and we chatted about the old days. It's a memory that has stayed with me ever since. I think the stall he used to visit is actually still here. This cake and snack stall immediately caught our attention, and right behind it was a guy making pancakes fresh to order. And because this is Taiping, we also bumped into one of Celia's relatives completely by chance, someone she hadn't seen in years. As the afternoon rolls on, more stores begin opening for the dinner crowd. Suddenly there's nasi lemak, stir-fries, noodles, huge pots of broth, food being cooked in every direction. But then, around 6 o'clock, something special happens. The road closes to traffic, tables are set out on the street, and the whole atmosphere transforms. What was a quiet little hawker centre suddenly becomes this vibrant, open-air food bazaar. All the kopitiams, hawker stores and little restaurants all come together to make this one giant shared dining space. I wandered into a small restaurant and ordered dry noodles with curry chicken.
Thank you.
I vaguely pointed where I thought we'd be sitting outside, and somehow the vendor found me and delivered the food straight to the table. I still don't know how they do that. Back at the table, some papaya had appeared, so naturally I helped myself. Well, it would have been rude not to. And here are my noodles. I absolutely love Malaysian chicken curry, and served with these springy noodles, this was yummy. After darkness falls, the whole place feels positively festive. It's busy, noisy, full of energy, but people come and go quickly, so if you wait a few minutes, a table always seems to open up. Everywhere you look, there's another stall cooking something irresistible. We spotted this lady grilling chicken wings over charcoal, and honestly, how do you say no to that? There is something really special about places like this. Hundreds of people gathering outdoors, eating good food, catching up with friends, and simply enjoying the evening together. As long as the rain stays away. I don't know what happens when it does rain, but I'm sure that everyone takes it in their stride. This is Raintown after all. Anyway, we didn't find out on this visit. This was memorable, and I can't wait to go back on my next Taiping visit and try another dish, along with those chicken wings. There's another absolute gem of a restaurant coming up later, and if you like what you see here, please remember to hit that subscribe button.
Bye-bye.
It will help us a lot and make both of us very happy, as well as giving that pesky YouTube algorithm a nudge. After all the food we've been eating around Taiping, it feels only right that we stop for a coffee. But not just any coffee. This is the famous Antong Coffee Mill, said to be the oldest coffee mill in Malaysia, and still producing traditional coffee the old-fashioned way. You smell the place at once, especially near the roasting area. That aroma is one of the strongest memories of the experience. Everywhere is filled with it. Roasting coffee beans, smoke and caramelized sugar, it instantly feels nostalgic. A lot of the machinery here is original. Some of these roasting drums and grinders have been running for decades. And for us, there's a personal connection here. Celia's uncle used to work at this very mill.
You know all the sisters that I met,
Yes.
their father.
Oh, their father worked here.
Yeah.
Oh my word. What did he do?
Huh? They fry and then they fried the beans and then they grill it.
Ah.
You believe that?
Unlike a modern factory, everything feels very mechanical and hands-on. When the machines are running, you can hear the clanking of the belts and pulleys, the rumble of the roasters, and the beans moving through the old machines. As you walk around, you'll spot vintage coffee tins, old signs, traditional tools, and little bits of history everywhere. You really get a sense of how deeply this place is woven into Taiping's story. It's not just a factory, it's a living museum. There is also a proper museum where you can see traditional coffee making methods.
This is the most popular in all the coffee shops.
Yes,
That's why their coffee tastes better.
that's the best way to make it.
Yeah.
And learn some surprising facts about how coffee was supposedly discovered. There was a shepherd named Caldi. While tending his goats, he accidentally saw them chewing the fruit from a wild tree known as coffee, and they became very active after eating it. Well, I believe it. They look quite refreshed, don't they?
Your biscuit.
Is that your uncle? And of course, after seeing how the coffee's made, we had to try some for ourselves. So we've come into the cafe area for a proper cup of traditional Malaysian Kopi. Wow, that is strong. It's rich, smoky, slightly sweet and smooth. Definitely not third wave cafe coffee. This is classic old school Kopi and it suits the atmosphere here perfectly. You can also buy their different blends and roasted beans to take home, which is dangerous because the smell alone makes you want to buy everything, including this. I guess, since I've never tasted triple shot espresso ice cream before, it must be true. This place is such a cool stop. Factory, museum, cafe, and a really nice reminder of Taiping's history and heritage. After that nostalgia, it was time to get back to what we really come to Taiping for, the food. And a quick stop at two of our must-visit stalls. First, we went to see perhaps our favourite cook. Celia knew him as a little boy. He's still quite young, by the way. He makes some of the best Char Kway kak you can get anywhere. And it's not just us that think so.
Kway kak. Very good kway kak.
And then, of course, we had to return to the stall that serves what is, without question, the best curry mee. No debate, no qualification, it's just the best. The lady who makes the dish and her daughter know us well now. We don't even have to order. Just show up and they bring us exactly what we want, exactly how we like it. For me, that's extra tofu puffs. For Celia, it's extra prawns and chilli. They also let us try one of their other dishes, a dry prawn mee, which was also very good. But it will always be the curry mee for me, and I hope to be eating it for many years to come. Now, with so many old favourites around, it's easy to fall into the habit of never trying anything new, not taking the risk. But in Taiping, it hardly feels like a risk at all. We'd passed this place many times before, but never actually stopped to eat there. But it was always busy, and that's the best sign. This is Golden Corner Restaurant. Simple and small, but when the weather cooperates, they set up extra tables right out on the street. And this evening, we got lucky. The rain stayed away. The dish here is soup noodles. Choose your noodles, choose your ingredients, chicken, fish balls, tofu, whatever you like, and sit and wait for the bowl of hot, hearty deliciousness to arrive. I'm sorry, I was too busy eating and enjoying it to film, so you'll just have to trust me on this one. Golden Corner is yet another absolute Taiping gem. Some of you have asked where we stay on our journey. Usually we prefer to focus more on the food, but since you asked, in Taiping there's really only one place for us. We're staying at the Novotel Taiping, right in the heart of town, with easy access to the lake gardens, the food spots, and pretty much everything else around here. The hotel itself strikes a really nice balance. It feels modern and comfortable, without being overly fancy or pretentious. The staff are friendly and helpful, and it's just easy and relaxing. The room is modern, comfortable, and more spacious than you might expect, and has what we really appreciate after a long day: a comfortable bed and a proper, roomy, hot shower. Another thing we also appreciate is how quiet and calm it feels here, from the lobby bar to the pool with a view. Taiping has a very relaxed atmosphere in general, and somehow that carries through into the hotel too. Mornings here are pretty relaxing too. Breakfast has a standout mix of local and Western options, so whether you want nasi lemak or noodles, a full English, or just coffee and toast, you're covered. And the best part is the location. You're very close to the lake gardens, the food courts, the shopping mall downstairs, and close enough to everything else so that you don't spend half your trip stuck in traffic. Not that there is much traffic in Taiping. So, if you're planning a trip to Taiping and want somewhere comfortable, convenient, and easy to settle into, the Novotel has always given us a really pleasant stay. If you'd like to see more of our hotels and Airbnbs, let us know. Or do you not care about the bed and just want to see the food? Tell us in the comments. And whilst you're there, you could maybe hit the subscribe button. That would be nice. In Taiping, the list of incredible food spots is amazing. We already made a video of 10 of our favourites. You can click on the link above to see it. But we'll have to update and expand it soon. Look out for that, because we definitely have to come back to Taiping again before too long, since there is so much more to see and eat. If you know of any other places we should try, please let us know in the comments.